Yo, what's going on? It's your dog Artman Boxing. Hold on, let me get this camera right. It's your boy Artman Boxing, and we're back with another boxing conversation. Charlo versus Castano, man, that's happening this Saturday, and Lord no, I cannot wait. But I got my brother Julius. What's going on, man? I just wanted to chop it up real quick.
What's up,
I ain't
Art?
gonna be here too. I ain't gonna be here too long.
That's all good, brother. What's up with you?
Shit, just got my hair cut. Now I'm just chilling. And I was just thinking about that fight, man. Me and my pops was just watching the Canelo versus Bivol, laughing about that shit. And then we just segued into the conversation about Charlo. Man, that he's about to make. He's chasing greatness this Saturday.
Hey, man. If I ain't mistaken, I could be wrong. I think that's like the first undisputed junior middleweight champion. You know, um, yeah, man, it's a big fight.
Yeah,
Charlo got to control
listen
his
to Derek
emotions.
James.
Like, yeah, Charlo has to control his emotions. He can't get where he get upset in the fight. He got to stay and sort of like he did second Tony Harrison fight. He got to fight, under control, use his jab, and stay off the ropes. And I think he can win.
Do you think that he's gonna get pressured into a firefight?
He could, and at times he gonna have to stay
Oh, looks like he cut
use
off.
his jab. He lent he should be all right, but he got to stay off the ropes.
You got to look. You got a little lag.
Go out.
Brother Julius.
Let me go out.
Real quick. But yeah, my thing is, I feel like Charlo, he got to be more poised in this fight. He can't be in here trying to like have a firefight with this guy, trying to brawl, whatever. You got to play it smart, dude. But not only play it smart, don't be too defensive. You got to know when to attack and how to attack. Look at your man, your stablemate, Errol Spence Jr. Look how he broke down uh Ugas. He kept that jab in his face, jab, 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 right hook, jab, 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 dip under, left hook, rip two to the body, put that jab back in your face. Man, obviously Derek James and Errol Spence, they got a little good game plan. I wonder if Derek James has a good game plan for Castano. Matter of fact, I'm I have so much faith in this guy, Derek James. I feel like he can, with this amount of time that he had with Charlo, to recoup and on the film that they watched, I feel like they got a good game plan to beat this guy. The only thing is Charlo gonna stick to that game plan? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna stick to the game plan? Because we seen what happened last time. The dude, he was doing good, but then he just got too like animated in there, but not in a good way. Like where you could see his, you know what I'm saying, his emotions on his face. Like he ain't like getting hit. I know nobody likes getting hit, but shit, he made it. He showed everybody he ain't like getting hit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He can't be doing that with in this time around. But what's going on, brother D Hive?
What's up, man?
Shit, I'm just chilling, man.
No, yeah, no. I mean, the thing about it is not only should he win, but Castano doesn't make any adjustments after L's. Like I understand he's undefeated and he's only had two draws, but he's never adjusted his game plan. He just does a different variation of the same shit but harder. So it really shouldn't be an issue. All you gotta do is target that body, shoot the rear uppercut, and he should be up out of there. That's really it. I mean, Castano is a very straightforward, very straightforward fighter, and doesn't really do anything differently on a per fight basis. I'm a little concerned because he had that bullshit where he lied about the injury or whatever, but you
Yeah,
know,
you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people feel like when guys do that, I'm gonna be open with it. I don't give a fuck. A lot of people feel like when guys fake an injury like that, they need that time to get the juices and stuff out of them when it comes to performance enhancing drugs. You know what I'm
There,
saying? Like they're cycling basically.
there could be that, or it just could be because his ass is fat, and he fucking his fat ass can't
Yeah,
get up
and
the ped.
let's be real. Niggas be fat, and there's a specific ped that helps with that.
Yeah, and one thing I don't like is people will sit there and brag on Castano's amateur career, talking about how he beat Spence and Deverenchenko as a middleweight, and I'm like, yeah, as a middleweight. So technically, he's weight bullying. He's coming down in the pros, same as how Better Be have competed in the amateurs as a fucking heavyweight.
That's nuts when I think about it. Like, I think it was a heavyweight.
Yeah, as an amateur.
Can you imagine Better Be versus Wilder?
No, no,
Hey, that should be tough, nigga. Battle of the power punchers.
no, fucking better be if don't crack like that. The people he hits, they I don't I've rarely seen him like smoke someone unconscious. Like he gets a lot of referee stoppages. They be getting up. He's got some doctor stoppages. He don't be laying people to rest like that. That's when people. That's one
And
thing
people
people
don't
gotta
be
understand.
understanding. Like, people don't understand. Like, that's really big in itself.
Yeah,
Being
like
able
people.
to knock somebody unconscious.
Yeah, people see a knockout ratio and they're like, "Oh my god, he stops people." I'm like, "Bro, stoppages happen under a bunch of different circumstances. If someone had a bunch of stoppages, like the one that Crawford got against Sean Porter, I wouldn't be calling them no vicious knockout puncher. They just get the fucking corners to quit. When I'm talking about a knockout puncher,
They don't call Benavidez. Do they call Benavidez a knockout artist? I mean, he been getting a lot of TKOs.
yeah they call him a vicious knockout puncher because he gets a lot of either referee stoppages or corner stoppages. I'm talking about when people go to sleep or when the doctor has to stop the fight. Like when Tank smoked Pedraza, when Wilder smoked most of his victims, when Errol Spence beat the shit out of Ugas, like when a doctor has to step in or you just go to sleep, that's when I classify as a knockout puncher. All the referee stoppages and corner stoppages, that's some bullshit.
Yugas, he came out there with his fucking whole eyeball, fucking one eye big as fuck. The other one fucking looked like a plum.
Yeah, when you talk about, oh, I was bleeding for 40 hours, that's the kind of like stoppage I'm talking about. Not some shit like with Virgil Ortiz Jr. and Green Beans. Motherfucker got up like 5 times. Your power was exposed. I'm like, oh my god, he beat him better than Crawford. No, he didn't. Crawford stopped him in one go. Green Beans got up 5 different times. You clearly don't hit hard enough.
Green Beans hurt Virgil Ortiz.
Absolutely, he damn near stopped Virgil Ortiz. The Crawford knockdown wasn't that bad.
Virgil Ortiz was looking crazy as fuck for a hot second. He like, oh shit. He knew when
Yeah,
that he had one of those, oh, this is real moments. And I
exactly.
respect him for going through it though.
No, I mean he handled the adversity well. He came
But I'm
back
gonna
hard
gauge your
enough to
skill
stop.
off of
But
that. I'm gonna have to do it. And a lot
I,
of people get upset when we do stuff like that. Like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, you got through it. You're a warrior. But we also think about putting you in a position where you're fighting your peers. There's somebody that's just as good as you, somewhere around your age group, whatever. You know what I'm saying? People that you're supposed to be fighting, like your contemporaries, like Boots and stuff. When you put them in a situation where you fight Boots, man, you gonna pick him apart if he's fighting like that.
it's just funny because people are okay with undefeated prospects fighting only in certain situations. They're cool with Butaev and Stanionis fighting. They're cool with Stanionis and Conor Ben fighting. But Jerome Boots Ennis against anybody, with or without a belt, is somehow blasphemous. I'm like, how come y'all talk all this bullshit about how Jerron Ennis needs a quality opponent, but every time it's time for Jerron to get his hands on some damn body, all I hear is a bunch of damn complaining. The fuck is that?
He
I
gotta
don't
wait his turn.
Yeah, all this bullshit. I'm like, bro, like Stanionis was about to get a shot at the title in 12 fights. Lomachenko got a shot at the title in 2 fights. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this garbage. Look at Bivol. He's got fucking what 20 fights now. Man, fuck this dude. Like, come on.
Dude, to be honest, man, when I think about that Canelo fight, it's like I feel like people don't truly understand like what happened. Him losing to Bivol not only proved to him that you guys been full of shit for the very longest. saying that or the longest saying that this guy is fucking the best fighter in the world. You know what I'm saying? It just shows you that he's not that guy, and y'all been lying to us for years. So right now, honestly, I've been thinking these brothers, they really gotta stay poised. They really gotta stay focused because it's their time to shine now. If Errol versus Bud happens, man, and that shit's a legendary fight, dude, that's I feel like that could change the course of boxing, black boxing.
Well, I mean, black boxing is fine. Our only issue is getting the opponents. Like that's been the
No,
primary.
no, I'm talking about fighting each other. I feel like
Oh,
that set the tone. Like if Bud and Errol Spence fight each other, motherfucking Javante and Shakur Stevenson, y'all might as well throw down too.
well, the thing is, Bud and Spence. Well, I shouldn't even say Bud because Bud and his people, all they do is talk shit. Spence did it the right way. Smoke everybody in the division and save each other for last. That's how you're supposed to do it. Clear out everybody else, smoke everybody, and then come for each other. That's what Andrade and Charlo were trying to do. Cook everybody else and then save each other for undisputed, the biggest fights. But that they saw the game plan and that's not being allowed to happen. So it's a difficult set of circumstances. But yeah, if we can't get that, like for example, like Haney's about to go get this undisputed. He should fight Tank next. He should fight Keyshawn next. He should fight fucking what's his name, Frank Martin next. Something like that. But like I said, I'm gonna give Haney a break because people have been ducking and dodging and talking shit. So he deserves, and this deal is garbage. So after he gets through this 3-fight situation, he deserves a little, a little bullshit fight, and then he can get back to certifieds.
I think what Haney should do is after this fight whoever the hell he wants to fight, and then after that, step in there with Javante or Shakur or Keyshawn Davis. Now Keyshawn Davis probably wouldn't even want that smoke.
Nah, not yet. I hope that Bob Arum offers his ass up because I want to see it.
Matter of fact, don't do that. I want him. I actually want Devin Haney to move up. You think it's too early for him to move up to he skip 140 and go right to 47?
Yeah, there's quality smoke at 140. Not to mention all the belts are still under one guy. And if he becomes undisputed and he has an opportunity to clip Josh Taylor, I think he should. And
What's
then
the big
after
fight? What's the big fight at 140 for Devin Haney?
him, Josh Taylor, him, Tank, him, shit. Well, Super and Matias is not a big fight, but that's a good ass fight. Him and Gary Antoine.
You think they'll want smoke with him though, like that?
People keep saying that because everyone at 140 hits harder, they'll see Devin Haney as food, and I'm like, so y'all, I'm like, it's clear even after Bivol beat Canelo with virtually no power, it's clear that y'all keep having to learn this lesson. People see Devin Haney, people see the people refusing to fight him, they're taking notes. Okay, and then every time this shit happens, you go, oh, he can't punch, he can't do this, he can't do that. Okay, good. It all sounds good, but every time it's time to fight someone, everyone turns into a little bitch. All of a sudden, it's the money and the sales and the tickets
Franchise.
and a bunch of bullshit that don't matter. So again, y'all always think some shit is sweet until it's not. Like you just said, Canelo's fans gassed him up for years. He really thought he was fucking invincible. Got in there and got embarrassed. A classic case of thought it was sweet and it really wasn't. So y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Just like y'all encourage, just like y'all talking big shit about Tank and Shakur, y'all think that shit is sweet. And it's not. And you're gonna get Shakur fucking hurt. You really are. And it is what it is.
They try to make him the token Negro of the new generation. Sad to see it, man.
It's sad. And yeah, I know Extreme Gary Antoine said he wants some smoke because Haney made fun of Gary Russell. And good. I hope he stays there, and I hope he keeps that same energy when it's time to fucking when it's time to actually fight. That's a good fight. And I think Gary Russell deserves every opportunity. And I believe they should have been sacrificed Brandon Lee's ass, especially considering his last fight.
They're about to. I know they will.
He looked like ass.
After that last fight, D-Hive, just know they will sacrifice him.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he would.
No, he got an IBF position.
I don't know. Let me check these rankings out. But I knew he wasn't beating no Gary Antoine, but after his last fight, oh hell yeah, he looking real sacrificial.
Man, Brandon Lee, I think he's in the rankings for somebody.
He is
Uh,
in. He's number 9 with the IBF,
oh,
and because Gary Antoine not even with the IBF. Gary Antoine is with the WBC, and yeah, that's fuck it. That's still the fight they should make though. And Gary Antoine's with the WBA as number 10. Yeah, let Gary
man, these
Antoine
brothers is way down the goddamn fucking list.
let Gary Antoine get let Gary Antoine get his hands on fucking Matias or Prograis even.
I gotta watch that Victor Postel fight again. He got sharpened up.
Yeah, he came in a little heavy because the stuff that happened with his father, and he was training himself, and the camp was out of whack, and all that shit. So once they get that together, maybe get a nutritionist in there, it should be straight.
You think he was too heavy?
I
What do you
mean,
think he
yeah,
weighed in on fight night?
shit. He probably reinflated to fucking light middleweight. I mean, it's just because you could tell his camp was off, and he looked sluggish. He wasn't as fast as
Nigga,
them
light
was.
middleweight. That nigga looked like he was at least 155 to 160 in there with Postal.
That's what I said. That's light middleweight. That's the
Oh, I
154.
thought you said light heavy, like 175.
No, light middleweight.
Oh, my bad. I'm tripping. I thought you said light heavyweight.
Nah, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, man, Devin Haney, man, once he beat Kambosos, it's like it's up from there. I hope he don't get the sip. I feel like the belts at 135 are fucking cursed, but they might not be cursed if Devin Haney get all the belts together. The reason why I say cursed is because as soon as them niggas get that belt, they get to acting a fool.
Well, I mean that's the thing. Those other people were turning down legitimately big fights for Undisputed. Haney wants to unify. After you unify, I mean, what else is there aside from moving up? I mean, you could try to throw Lomachenko in the deal just for Lomachenko's sake, but like, only people that give a fuck about Lomachenko is the biggest and top ranking. Like nobody cares, bro. Like I'm so tired of hearing about Lomachenko, bro. I'm done. I want this dude out of here. Fight Tank. If you're gonna fight some damn body, let Tank fold your ass at 135, and then we can see what's cracking afterwards.
Bro, I feel like Canelo and Lomachenko in the same boat. Besides, you know, Canelo being a champion still.
You
The
know,
guy has 2 L's, and he was hyped up by the media.
and what's worse is that fans still think these dudes are untouchable. I'm like, fuck, somebody gonna have to kill these two to get y'all to understand. Like, they're not those people. Otherwise, they would have just fought and ran through everyone we said they would have ran through. God
Bro,
damn.
when you look at the different level of opposition, Caleb Plant and motherfucking Bivol, just look at the competition. It was just like a little step up. I'm not saying Bivol's some world beater, but I'm just saying like just a guy that didn't fold, a guy that wasn't talking to him in the ring, that actually stood his ground, make Canelo look like he was the nigga with 19 fights.
Yeah, he just fought him like he wasn't scared of him. And again, that's how Benavidez is gonna lose. Benavidez is gonna run into somebody who fights him like he's not afraid of him, and then he's gonna get his ass whooped. That's
You
exactly
think
that's
so?
that's exactly how these dudes
Is
going.
Charlo gonna be that man though to do it?
Well, shit. I mean, I don't know about all that. Cause look at Charlo. He's over there in public looking sorry. Can't decide what he wants to do with his career. Bullshitting with like I
I know.
understand.
If I was Charlo, I'd be looking so salty. Like, damn, Canelo just really lost. I've been chasing this nigga for years, bro. Maybe
Charlo
can
about
I
to
make some shit? Nah, that
Charlo
ain't
about to
the
go.
move.
Charlo about to go the way of Terrence Crawford if he don't quit bullshitting. Okay, there's no quality smoke in your division because your promotional company doesn't have control over it. You need to figure it out and get into a title position because like I said, if Bivol come down to 168, put hands on Canelo again and take all his 168 straps, you need to be in title position because people are like, oh, well, Bivol will beat Charlo then. I'm like, okay, good. So if the fight gets made, you should have no problem. And then people go, wait, what? Exactly, because y'all see what the fuck I see.
What you think about Charlo Castano this weekend, though?
Charlo should be able to stop him and put this to rest. And he almost did stop him 3 times. He just smothered his work, didn't target the body, only focused on the jab, and he got greedy. He got greedy. He got caught up in the moment, and he wasted all his opportunities. He had Castano hurt and on the ropes 3 different times, and he couldn't even get a fucking knockdown.
You see your boy Castano talking that cash shit. He's basically saying, after I beat Charlo, I want to fight Errol Spence.
Yeah. You know this is nobody in the fucking division. It's just someone coming up from welterweight. Yeah. All that bullshit sound good, but hopefully, Castano gets bodied and we can move on.
I think he will get bodied.
Yeah, me too. He should, because he's there. He's there to be hit. He stays in your face. He has little to no defensive responsibility outside of that high guard. Shit. He's like a faster moving Canelo with less power. Not to mention Charlo clearly has the power advantage because when Castano hit Charlo with one good left hook and he had him on the ropes and he twerked a little bit. Mel hit him with the same left hook and sent him flying around the damn ring, running for his life. So this should be a wrap, to be quite honest.
My dude Extreme Willpower said Benavidez loses to whoever isn't shook of him and has a still jab. Yeah, stiff jab.
Yeah, and also whoever goes to his damn body, he's soft around the body. Put him in a situation where you're actually targeting his body, keeping him off balance, keeping him off rhythm, bagging him up, and it's good. Yeah, like I said, anyone who fights these dudes like they're not scared of him gonna beat them.
You seen the new pictures of him? He looked like he a little bit better shape. He showed some abs. He getting a snack workout in.
Yeah, that's good. There's less meat protecting his vital organs.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying, he look a little leaner, a little softer. That means he's a little bit more vulnerable. And one thing I know about Lemieux loops his punches very well, which is what you need to beat someone like Benavidez. I'm not saying Benavidez gonna lose, but if Lemieux's camp has any sort of intelligence and watches tape on Benavidez, they might be able to make a little something happen.
One thing I do remember is David Lemieux do got a little crack, is what they say. Crack.
Oh yeah, that's all he knows how to do is punch.
What are you saying, D-Hine? Are you saying an upset? Nah. I feel like
No.
Benavidez gonna put on the show, and next thing you know, Canelo got the La Raza fan base.
Not an upset. I don't think it's going to be an upset. I'm saying, Lemieux might, he might be able to make Benavidez look vulnerable, maybe even get a knockdown like Gavril did.
Okay, hey, but I gotta get up out of here though. I was only gonna do it real quick. I'm gonna probably do another one later.
All right, for sure.
All right, stay safe.